Our next speaker is also a traveler, a voyager. Bridget Hardy was born and raised in Laramie. She left this town for school, travel, and adventure, but she's come back, as so many do, to her family and to her roots. She used to live on the West Coast, and while she was in Seattle, the Bay Area, and Vancouver, British Columbia, my own hometown, God, nice life, Seattle, the Bay Area, Vancouver, BC, she got involved in the world of the makers, AKA the DIY, do-it-yourself movement. She found that movement so inspiring that she's helping to bring it to Laramie through Laramie MakerPlace, a community workshop with tools for everyone. That's the title of her talk, Laramie MakerPlace, a community workshop with tools for everyone. Let's welcome Bridget Hardy.
So Laramie MakerPlace, it's a workshop, and we have tools ranging from 3D printers to woodworking, sewing, welding, computers, anything we can get our hands on. So we want to tap creativity and build community with hands-on learning. So if you feel inside of yourself, you will notice that you have a child there still, and that kid wants to play. But society tells you it might be too crazy, it might be dangerous, but in you, Yoda lives. So there's an adult, there is a child, there is a teenager, and if you take this to heart, you get to play a lot more. So it's a good philosophy. Then maybe, on the other hand, maybe you just want to finish that project, or you want to learn a new skill, or you want to use a tool that you don't want to buy. Or teach a skill that you have. Come to us and we'll make a trade. So MakerPlace is for you. Then you are part of the do-it-yourself revolution. Making, fixing, designing things by yourself, creativity and even manufacturing are becoming decentralized and open source. But what is a makerspace? It's a community workshop with tools, materials, training, events, and people. Most are nonprofits, they're run like co-ops, and they're designed by the members. Rules are about safety and respect. So they come in all different sizes. They're high-tech, low-tech, some are pop-up spaces, some are big buildings, some are very specialized, and they're happening all over the world. Makerspace, check that website out. It's a community, above all. It's a community that inspires people to create and bounce ideas off each other and collaborate, or maybe not collaborate, but it's a social space, and that matters a lot. Who's a maker? Anyone who was once a kid is a maker. So that means teens, gardeners, chefs, scientists, artists. Everyone can play this game. So you are welcome. Most of us stop making things when we're kids for the sheer joy of it. But that stifles creativity and a lot of smart people, which can lead to massive, massive, massive boredom, right? But people who can see a physical result from their work are statistically more content than people who can't. And that's not that abstract is bad. It's just that making things is a kind of therapy. It keeps you sane, it keeps you happy. And your ideas count. People say you're not a maker, but maybe you make friends or parties or popcorn or noise. But if you come hang out with us, you might be surprised at who you meet and what you want to do and what you do make. So Wyoming, here's Wyoming Makerspace. Don't panic. If you have your own space, your own workshop, and you love your tools and you never lend them out, don't panic. We won't make you share. We're taking that risk. We know it's a risk. We have a shortage right now in Wyoming of construction workers and hands-on people, and they make better money than I do with my master's degree, believe me. I know that. Also, if you are already a pro, remember, most people will not rewire their own house, and they won't do their own plumbing, and they sure won't weld something that their life depends on, but they will recommend you if you are good. So use us as a job hub. And we're looking to partner with local businesses and foundations and schools. We'll need to partner. We want to dovetail our ideas with yours and keep the competition into, robotic wars and power tool races. And this is us. We have tools. We have tools and no space. So we want people to help us find the right space. We have a joiner and drills and routers. These are the requirements. We need to be a shop. We need concrete floors. We need 220 power. If you know a place like this, let us know. There are a lot of ways you can get involved. You can sign up, you can volunteer, and come to our meeting this Sunday, 2 to 4, at the library, in the meeting room, and make something really fun. Thank you.
This is good. Travel, spirituality, Yoda, play, joy, creativity. We're only 2 speakers in, and very soon we're going to shift to zombies.